only do dinner dates. He was like, oh, I don't do dinner dates on the first date. As women, we need to stop letting these men get away with low effort dates and literally doing the bare minimum.
If sis likes you and she's dating you for you, it doesn't matter where you go.
Pay for your nails. Yeah. Why the hell would I pay for your nails on the first date?
I'm convinced that a lot of y'all women have nothing going on in your life, so you have to go on dates or go on dating apps just so you can have content.
If you're going to use your pretty privilege, if you want to save money, the easiest way to save money using your pretty privilege is by dating. We still meeting for dinner?
Nah, I can't.
Why?
My mother called me. I gotta take her somewhere tonight. She doesn't have a car.
I have to show you how it started. When he first asked her out, he just wanted to do coffee, not to be used for his money. Take a look at this.
Let's meet for coffee.
I'll never meet for coffee on the first date.
Cool. We'll do dinner then.
Man, I'm tired of this crap.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing in Colombia in 5 minutes.
Fresh off the plane, Colombia.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hi.
Colombia, when the women don't want to seem too forward, forget dinner. They'll show they care in their own way, sometimes by showing up to cook for you.
You really didn't have to come clean up for me.
We can't do it, papi, but I'll cook for you. That's fair, right?
Brother, this is the way. And as you can see, there's more to life.
A real woman don't care where you take her. If she like you for real, and just like being around you, she don't care. You can take her to a coffee date, ice cream date. She not tripping. Cause she not there for that. She there for you. She want to be in your skin. She want to feel your presence. She want to taste your words and be hugged up and caked up with you. You know what I'm saying? A real woman don't care where you go. She just want to spend time with you. Knock, knock. Open the door. You know what I'm saying? A real woman don't care. You can take her wherever, she'll be happy. You can take her to the park. Take her to a walk in the park or the park. They act like two kids. She don't care. She like you. She just want to spend time with you. She don't care where the date at. You.
So, hot take. Coffee dates, ice cream dates, drink dates, etc. are low effort. Okay? I had this man ask me on a date tonight, and he said, oh, let's go for drinks. I would love to take you out. And I told him, respectfully, no, I only do dinner dates. He was like, oh, I don't do dinner dates on the first date. Blocked. I'm not about to play with y'all, okay? These men, as women, we need to stop letting these men get away with low effort dates and literally doing the bare minimum, okay? Because first of all, why are you trying to get me impaired on the first date? Or why are you trying to get impaired around me on the first date? I'm uncomfortable. Absolutely not. Dinner is great. You can have drinks at dinner. That's 100% a non-negotiable for me. As soon as you're saying that you're not taking me to dinner, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not trying to convince you. It's dead. You're blocked. Goodbye. The only time I would slightly understand drinks, like a coffee date, salad date, ice cream date, etc., is if he's like a millionaire, billionaire, okay? Trillionaire. Like, unless you're up there. But the men that are doing this are regular men anyways. You get what I'm saying? It's regular men who don't want to spend the money on you, right? They want to feel like you have to convince them on that first date why they should take you out to a dinner, spend $200. Baby, if I take myself out to $200 dates by myself and I treat myself all the time, why would you think you're going to commit?
Now, you heard her. You heard what she said. It's regular men who are doing this. No, actually, it's not regular men. I'll tell you why. You have a lot of guys out there, red pill dudes, right? That they definitely understand. Why? Because those dudes, as you will call it, high value, they know the real. They know. Sure, if a girl really likes you, if she won't do coffee, And they know that if she won't do coffee, she won't do you. If she won't do a cheap date, she won't do you. If she won't go for ice cream or take time to get to know me, she won't do you. Men have realized it.
A girl really likes you. She doesn't care if you're eating steak or corn dog. She'll do a walk in the park, man. She wants your time.
Why would you think you're gonna commit and take me to no rangy ass, like cheap ass type of drink date? No. And I get it. I feel like as women, a lot of us think of short commitment dates such as drinks, coffee, etc. as, you know, a way for you to leave if things are uncomfortable or, you know, like a quick exit, right? However, that's not how men view things. They're not coming from a safety standpoint. They're trying to get you turned, and also looking at it financially, like, I'm not going to spend all that money on this girl. Thinking that dinner is that much of an investment is problematic and toxic. I don't deal with it, and I'm not going to argue about it. Blocked.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
These men are so complacent doing the bare minimum, and if you allow a man to do the bare minimum once, baby, he gonna keep doing it. That's what I've learned. That little is not flying with me at all. But I want to know what y'all think.
This is a big issue, right? And as I showed yesterday, even females know it's an issue. And I love it because you have many different females on the internet calling it out. Because it needs to be called out. It's better when it's called out by them. Right? But you know what? It goes flying through the air like an airplane. So men are jumping on airplanes. And it's not because we don't know there's not good ladies left or good women left. Guys don't know who's who. I made a joke about it a while ago in a video. You ladies got to start wearing signs that say, because some guys don't want to take time to get to know you. Why? Because a lot of guys are scared to death to talk. I'm not. I wouldn't be. I'm married. I don't count. I wouldn't be, but guys are nowadays. But I'm happy to see that a lot of you ladies understand.
If sis likes you and she's dating you for you, it doesn't matter where you go. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if this is some place that doesn't align with the way she moves, she's going to respectfully tell you, I had a good time today, but we ain't going here ever the fuck again. So if she can't even articulate that and is on even like that video with a girl didn't want to get out the car for the Cheesecake Factory, like she not there for you, bro. She not there for you. She not there for you.
She was busted. She just don't like you boys.
Seriously.
That's really the issue. A lot of the time.
Is that true though?
A lot of the time.
Yes.
Because let me tell you, a girl that likes you, baby, we can go to hell.
I think,
baby gonna be happy as hell that first class. First class.
yeah, I thought this was a house address. She told me this was a house address. This is a damn nail salon. This is crazy.
So you're looking for someone in here?
Yeah, she told me it was a nail salon. It's up. What? This is. This is a nail salon.
Yeah, what else is supposed to be?
You told me it was I thought it was your address.
Oh, we're gonna go there after we leave the nail salon. When you pay for my nails, we just go there.
Degenerate mother.
Pay for your nails.
Yeah.
Why the hell would I pay for your nails on the first date?
What do you mean?
You told me it was your address.
Why would you pay for my nails? What do you mean?
It was crazy. What kind of stuff? What is this?
What are you talking about? It's just $150.
150.
Yeah, they gave me a discount
150 for your what?
for my nails, and then $60 for my toes,
60 for your toes.
and $150 for my nails. Did you go buy the hat I needed?
I bought the hat.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's funny because he playing the right music. The spooky music. Spooky. Very spooky.
Excuse me, but excuse me.
Thank you.
I bought the hat, but I can't do the nails thing. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that I was coming the first date to buy no nails. You said the address. You sent your location.
Yeah.
It don't say nothing about no nail salon. You ain't say that.
What are you talking about? Who gonna pay for it?
I don't know. I ain't paying for
They
that.
already started.
No, I ain't paying for that, man. I'm sorry. What you mean where I'm going? I'm finna go. Where?
What did you do?
I'm about to go.
Why would you leave?
I'm finna go. I got some. I'm good.
Let me see your phone.
Did you see my phone?
What did you do? Recording me?
Yeah.
Why are you recording me? You want me to record you? Looking stupid as... This nigga just came in here and thought he wasn't gonna get my nails and my toes done. That's crazy. That's crazy. You got your wallet on you? You got Apple Pay? What you got? You don't want to be on the camera now, huh? This nigga thought he was about to come in here and not pay for my nails. That's crazy.
I will never understand why people bash coffee dates as first dates as bad dates.
Let me explain why I think a coffee date is not a great option for a first date, and it's not really a lot to do about the money. When a man asks you out to have coffee, usually that means that he's not very serious, he doesn't know what he wants, or he doesn't really think you're it. But he's happy to meet up and let's see what happens, go with the flow type of a vibe. Now, if that's your vibe, then cool, go have coffee. But I think what happens is a lot of women are actually looking for something serious. And when they go on a coffee date with a guy and things kind of go okay, the guy sort of decides to stick around and they start having a relationship, they tend to end up disappointed. Either this guy, he's not really the guy who makes an effort, buys flowers for no reason, remembers your birthday, and takes you out on nice elaborate dates. Or he ends up being the guy that you live with for 5 years and he never ends up proposing. The pipeline is real. And the reason is that he started out wishy-washy in the first place. He wasn't thinking, I know exactly what I want, and then when he saw you, he thought, you are my dream girl, and I need to pursue you because you are the one that I want to marry. He's very unlikely to be the guy that after 6 months will start shopping for engagement rings and planning an elaborate proposal. He was never bringing that energy from the beginning, and I always say, start as you intend to continue. So why would you think that this guy who's...
Did she say bring an engagement ring after 6 months? That's what she said, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Crazy.
Just asking you out to have coffee is going to bring that sort of energy later in the relationship. And see, this is the problem. It's about a mismatch or misaligned expectations when it comes to romance and making an effort in a relationship. So if you're the kind of girl who just likes to play it cool and not really have any true sense of romance from a man, then go ahead, have a coffee with him. But if you're looking for a man who's going to make an effort, do all those romantic gestures that most women like, then the coffee date really isn't for you. So ladies, don't go on a coffee date expecting to turn this guy into the Prince Charming romantic man of your dreams by showing him just what a great girlfriend you are, because that's never going to work. Now, do with that information whatever you want.
You gotta understand, if she likes you, it don't matter where you go. She just wants to spend time with you. If it matters on where you gotta take her, if she demands certain places to be taken to, she does not like you. You are about to get played if you try and take her to somewhere you wouldn't agree with. I've had a lot of shorties who don't care as long as it's quality time. If they like you, if they don't like you, they demand stuff. I'm telling you, a shorty who really does like you will take a picnic in a junkyard as long as it means she gets to spend time with you. I am telling you.
Real talk.
As far as saving money, I'm speaking directly to women here, pretty women. People will tell you like, oh, you need to budget, or you need to plan out, whatever. You need to get on TikTok and make money, get on YouTube, whatever. Use your pretty privilege. Listen, if you're going to do anything, if you're going to use your pretty privilege, if you want to save money, the easiest way to save money using your pretty privilege is by dating.
We know, flat person.
And when I say that, you have to know how to pick them. Yes, I know men pretend and they act and they, make it seem like they got it or whatever. But listen, you cannot date no cheap man. You have to, you will have to give him a little conversation just to see where his head is at. But listen, you won't even have to spend money on gas if you are dating correctly, okay? You find
belongs to the streets.
2, maybe 3 if you can tolerate that, because I know they are insufferable. But 2, maybe 3. Okay? You don't drive to dates, they pick you up. And if you don't want them to know where you live or you know where you land your head, child, have them send you an Uber or a Lyft. And that's how you will weed out the brokies. If he's not even willing to do that, to send you an Uber or to come pick you up, he don't even deserve no date. Then obviously once you get there, you're not paying for anything. And if you do, cuss his ass out.
That's what it is to do. Pet date equals cat. That's what she's talking like. The way her face looked, she was all seductive, like selling it. Guys are done. You see all of the men that responded. If she likes you, she'll go to a junkyard. He was exaggerating, but she'll go to McDonald's. Maybe not McDonald's, but maybe Popeyes, right? Popeyes, some chicken and fries. Girl, you know you want some chicken and fries. Look at my eyes. Don't lie. You want some chicken and fries. That's what the guy's saying, right? Because if she feels you, she's going to go anywhere. And if she's not going for that, men know she ain't going. A lot of guys have had jumps in the past, right? Taking McDonald's, getting some checkers. They tearing that checkers out. Tear the checkers up. I start swallowing you down. Yeah, men are not dumb. Very intelligent. Simple. We're simple, yet intelligent. Actually, we're very easy to please. And ladies know that. A lot of grown women know men are very easy. Just treat us right. That's all we want. Some love and affection to treat us right. And like, I'll give you an example. You saw the girl who friends told her, she said it. Take me through there. Take me through there. Look, you see her dancing. The guy celebrating with her. Take me through there. Take me through there. The girl, her friend said, no, don't cook for him. Don't clean for him. Look, this is what they call dating. They're selling it. She said, okay, I'm going to go the other way. And what happened? She rejected modern womanhood. And now the man proposed. Why? Because men want to make sure they got the right one. If something like that would have happened to me, yeah, I probably wouldn't have became a passport, bro. Deep, ladies, but it ain't that deep. Men want femininity.
I want something feminine and delicate.
Days now, and the thing is, a lot of women are showing up guarded in dating, and it's not because they woke up one day and decided, I'm gonna be a gold digger, I'm gonna be money hungry today. Too many women have been lied to, cheated on, manipulated, and used. When a woman's past dating experience has been men showing up only wanting her for her body or disrespecting.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. You guys can see it. I just made a video about this yesterday. Or was it today? Okay, did I make that video yesterday? 2 days ago. 2 days ago. I made a video. All of them sharing the same men. And she's blaming all men. They continue to do this. I'm going to let her finish blaming us. Continue.
Men who promised commitment but gave betrayal, she's going to naturally shift to protecting herself. Instead of entering with trust, she starts to say, if you want access to me, you got to prove it.
You're not spending, I ain't bending.
Show me the effort, show me consistency, show me that you're serious. And for some women, that translates to finances. Can you pay a bill? What are you going to invest? How you showing up? You got to put your money where your mouth is.
We know, Flacker.
Do all women approach dating this way? Absolutely not. But for some women, this is not about greed. It's about safety. It's about making sure she's not giving herself away for free to someone who's only going to leave her broken. Now, I know men carry their own wounds. They may have reasons for being cautious. A lot of men feel like, you know, certain women try to use them. That's valid, but as a woman, I can't speak to a man's triggers. But I can speak from the lens of a woman who has been taken advantage of, and I believe in protecting myself. At the end of the day, both men and women are entering dating with trauma. Until we begin to acknowledge that and work on healing, we'll continue to see each other as threats rather than partners. Healing is going to be the key to breaking the cycle.
But you ladies have to understand, men are healing from what? Understand. I'm getting tired of this, right? Because they just won't listen. Some of you ladies are. I commend you. The ladies that listen, the ladies that watch this, even the ladies that do this content, respect. Because they're lost. We're telling you what the issue is. You saw even the passport bros, right? Even in the beginning of the video. You saw what it was. I kind of do that to kind of break down a video, and it really lets you know what it's going to be about, right? That's a little twist I put on it. But think about it. If things were different, would men be leaving? No. And you saw so many of you bash the passport bros for what? Even if they're leaving for cat. Even guys leaving for cat. For what? You saw that image? You saw this image here? Let me run this back. You see that? Look at this. This is what they call dating. Corn. This is sad. That's what it is. And men are not dealing with it. Men would rather go somewhere and get some cat than deal with that.
Look, I'm convinced that a lot of y'all women have nothing going on in your life, so you have to go on dates or go on dating apps just so you can have content. Ain't no way this many of y'all run into TikTok to tell us what happened during your date. It's almost like you want it to go bad.
Real talk alert.
You want to happen so you can screenshot that text message and so you can tell the world about it so you can get engagements. Maybe I'm late. Maybe I'm the one that doesn't understand how social media works, but are we creating fake scenarios just for engagements?
Actually, that's exactly what's going on, and we've talked about this. When I say we, men in the manosphere have talked about this many times, where these stories are heavily embellished. These stories are sometimes completely made up. Just think about if all the women who make dating content, meaning each date they're chronicling each date, so they need the content. They need to be able to go out on dates so that they can come back and make the content. If they met the person that is their forever person, what would they do now?
Absolutely nothing.
What would they do for content? What would all of the things that they have been suggesting to women to do, what would happen to that now that they have a man and they have to pivot and change trajectory? What would they do? It's almost like they want these things to fail. It's almost like they pick the men that are bad because they know it's going to fail so that they can create content. Because no way that this is happening statistically, like probability-wise, this can't happen this frequent. These scenarios are being heavily embellished, heavily doctored. Let's just put it that way. Heavily doctored, heavily given a little Hollywood twist, and sometimes just completely made up.
If she won't do coffee on the first date, don't go out with her. Women that think they're above very simplistic dates simply have too big of an ego that is going to drive you crazy for the rest of your life. This is a massive sign of a woman that's going to give you problems. Because if she doesn't understand from a male's perspective, why would I invest in a dinner, in a 6-course meal, when I don't even know you? I could hate you. I don't care what you look like. I don't care how many followers you have. It's about your behavior as a human being towards me that I don't know yet. And why would I invest when I don't know what I'm getting in return? It's very, very simple. If they don't understand that, shitty women, don't talk to them. If you want to learn how to date quality women, click the link in bio.
Right now, in the United States, and I'm seeing a lot of videos coming from the United States with single people, and there's a big back and forth right now about going on coffee dates, for the first date. So now I'm here in Colombia, right now I'm in a little small pueblo in Colombia, and I'm on a first date right now, okay? And as you can see, we have this is what's called Panela, Automatica. Okay, yeah, see, it's pretty much, this is like a coffee date,
Sí, it's
Ah, see, it's Panela.
Dulce, panela.
Dulce, okay. Automatica. See, yeah. So this is a first date here in small pueblo in Colombia. All right. There is no argument about whether or not they go on coffee dates and nothing like that. There's no back and forth with that. And I keep telling you guys, get out of America, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your passports. You know what I'm saying? Get away from the whole modern American woman thing, you know what I'm saying, the transactional stuff, you know what I'm saying, travel to places where the women don't put an emphasis on being transactional. You know?
This is the way.
You know what I'm saying, on the first date, all right? They just want to spend time with you and get to know you. You know, very traditional, old school. Here in Colombia, what's very important to women is what's inside of here, inside your heart. All right. And so, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You guys don't have your passports that are still in America, you know, going on these dates, you know, with modern American women, you know, and getting into these back and forths and stuff. You guys are just wasting your time. You know, you need to get your passport, you need to start traveling and meeting some different women.
You're gonna ask me on a date, you should be prepared.
Actually invited her to have coffee, but we ended up, she's paying the bill.
If you invite, you pay. If I invite, I'll pay. If you want to split, I'll split.
What if the guy who invited me ditched me, right? Like he invited me to eat and then he doesn't have any money or he just left me.
I believe that if I'm the one who invited you out, it is for me to pay. I'm the man.
Accept coffee dates as a first date when they're meeting a stranger. Don't come for me, and I know the main argument might be I'm spending so much time, energy, money on my outfit, my hair, my clothing.
You heard her? How about you girlies go on coffee dates? They do. I know there are ladies in the West that go on coffee dates. Those are the ladies with sense. Learn, ladies. Stop being transactional.
Which is very, very valid, by the way. Being a woman is expensive. But if you want to be concerned about waste, only be concerned about wasting your time, your energy, your mental bandwidth on someone who's not right for you, and you're stuck on what, like a 3-4 hour long dinner, even if it is Michelin star, even if it is the most luxurious dining experience your taste buds have ever experienced. Us girls, literally within 10 minutes, maybe sooner, can tell if we want to see that guy again. A lot of us can. And what, you're going to spend 3-4 hours just to try a new restaurant, just to see if the guy is going to financially invest in you? Be concerned with wasting your own time. A coffee date is perfect. I mean, if you don't want to drink coffee, meet for an afternoon later towards the evening, caffeine-free chamomile date. And I'm not even kidding. Go for a Joe and the Juice date. Get a nourishing green smoothie. It's got the vegetables. Get a protein shake and get your protein in for that day. Maybe go to the gym after. Do these things, but you don't need to spend 2-3 hours on some dinner with some guy that you don't even know you like.
Always complaining. I'm hungry.
You are worth so much more than just a Michelin star meal that any guy can get you, that you can probably get yourself. Like, you should absolutely get a sense of if he's a generous guy, if he's a good tipper, if he's polite to the waiters, how he eats, if he uses the right fork, if that's important to you. But you can get that from the second, third date onwards if you like the guy from the very first meet. Don't waste your time on these long dinners and book yourself away when you don't even know if you like him. A quick 1 hour date, or like even a 45-minute coffee or Joe and the Juice date, which I'm a big fan of, that can reveal everything to you. I'm also not a big fan of like alcoholic drink dates, which I know a lot of people do suggest because it's usually like an evening option. I feel like alcohol can make you see that person a bit better than they are. We don't want that. We want our judgment to be clear, transparent, to be fully unhindered with. Don't waste your own time thinking that you're winning when you're not, okay? Of course, once you know someone or you've met them in real life and you've interacted a few times and they're only offering you coffee dates, then bye-bye. You don't need to be dating someone who's stingy like that. Also, sorry I shouted at you. I still haven't put my lip gloss on. But yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm very passionate about this. You are worth more than a meal, even if it's the most Michelin star, most expensive, most luxurious meal, even if Salt Bae comes and sprinkles his salt, okay?
Take notes, Emily.
Who's coming?